Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Marvel Royal Rumble. Now, guys, I have had a lot of requests over this Rumble because of the recent passing of Stan Lee. I was a big fan of Stan Lee. I've always been more Marvel than DC. But I just want to go ahead and say this: the reason why I didn't put like a Stan Lee memorial in the title or why I just called it a Marvel Rumble is because I feel like it's happened in the past where people have passed and then people do videos on that person and people start, monetizing their videos and it makes them look real bad. Um, but I will say this that um, we can call this a Stan Lee memorial. I just didn't want to put that in the title because of that reason. I didn't want to just basically try to get as many views as I can based off of that. I hope you guys understand. It's kind of hard to explain, but there was a rapper that died, and a lot of people one time did all the stuff on his biography, and it just caused an uproar because they were basically putting all kinds of ad revenue in right after he died and using his name. So that's why I chose not to, put that in the title. But let me just go ahead and say this: I'm a big Marvel fan. Been a Marvel fan my whole entire life, and we are definitely going to have a great Rumble tonight. I could go ahead and tell you that. And I will have Stan Lee as a character in here. I just didn't. I personally decided not to use that as my title because I didn't want to use that to get more views. That's how I see it. But anyway, here we go. This is going to be great, guys. We got a lot of Marvel characters. You may not see the Marvel character that you love, but I did a pretty good job about getting certain people in that are, the big characters. But there's a couple people who got left out. I'm sure you'll notice some that you would want to be in there. There's a couple people in here that, aren't so popular that I like. So I went ahead and put them in. But anyway, let's go ahead and kick this off. And we'll see what happens here. We got the Winter Soldier. I'm not a humongous fan of him. Of course, any person with a metal arm is cool. They get cool points. It's like, this is my boy, the Juggernaut. Oh my goodness, he's one of my favorites. Oh man. And I was going to do, by the way, guys, I did this Rumble right away because it was requested by some of you all. And also for the fact, I was going to eventually do it anyway. So I went ahead and did it tonight instead. But I was going to do it anyway in the next couple weeks. And we're going to have a DC one too. And then we're going to have Marvel versus DC. And we could have heroes and villains and stuff like that. We're going to do a lot of stuff. I always do a lot of stuff with the comic books, with the horror movie characters. So this was going to happen eventually anyway. But I went ahead and did it since I had one or two of you all request that I do a Marvel Rumble. Just understand I didn't want to use that title because I have seen other YouTubers who are way more popular than I am use people that just passed away to help their channel or make a profit or get a lot of advertisements from it because people will watch it. So I didn't want to come off as that. But anyway, here at number 3 is Venom, and we are Venom, and Venom is here. And oh man, this is a good version of Venom. The other version's pretty good, but this is my favorite. Whoever did this did a great job. By the way, I didn't make any of these people either. I'm not going to take away from their creative abilities. I just put the Rumble together. And I let you all watch and I commentate. I don't make any of these guys. They're all on Xbox One community creations if you want to find them. Under the hashtag Marvel is where I found the majority of these people. And the Thane is here. And there's a couple of them that were better versions, but I already downloaded them. I like the Captain America we're going to use. That's not really a spoiler. You knew he was going to be here. I like the Captain America we're going to use, but they have more that look like Chris Evans. This is more of the, cartoon, probably comic book one. But I went ahead and used it. And then with Spider-Man, they had a bunch of different kinds too, and I went ahead and went with this one. This is going to be a great Rumble. We got not a lot of surprises, not a lot of new characters. I don't think anyone's new. I think I've used everyone before that I'm about to use in this Rumble. Because I wanted to use popular Marvel characters. And Thanos is number 6. He is the Rumble Hog. He is known for winning the most Rumbles ever. And once again, the Thing is rock bottom. Yeah. But anyway, I know that wasn't the rock bottom move. I was just making a terrible joke. And who came in now? We got the it was Thanos. And Iron Fist at number 7. He's probably one of my least favorite. Well, you know what? I think he looks cool, but I didn't like the show. I'm not a fan of the show at all. And, oh man, Thanos gets rid of Spider-Man. Iron Fist gets rid of Juggernaut. Winter Soldier got eliminated as well. Wow, 3 eliminations just right near each other. Wow. And Venom with a punch. And I'll talk about some of the Marvel characters and stuff. I thought the Avengers Infinity War is great. Not a fan of the Iron Fist show. X-Men Apocalypse. That's a good movie, but I thought it could have been better. I think a lot of you all agree with me on that. But oh my goodness, we could see an Apocalypse versus Thanos matchup. I would love to see that. I don't know who's the most powerful Marvel character, because I've heard about a bunch of people that I've never even seen in the movies or nothing. And Thanos and Apocalypse, are they going to have a showdown? Yes! Good. I don't know. I like them both as villains. I know Galactus is up there. I thought Thanos had like a kid or something, or a relative that was more powerful than he was. I forget what his name was. And Carnage, another great. Oh man, Venom and Carnage in the same ring. Hopefully we get a fight here. And for the longest time, I believe that Venom and Carnage were like best buddies for the longest time. And I had a comic book fan, and I'm pretty sure he's right, that told me that Venom and Carnage are enemies. And I did not know that. I could have swore they've teamed up before. But maybe I'm wrong. You guys can tell me on the comments. I appreciate it. Because I thought they were enemies. Because because I remember saying Venom and like, if you ever watch Spider-Man Homecoming, there's a scene about 2 people that want to hurt Spider-Man who are in a prison. And you don't know who they are. So I figured the 2 people, the way they kind of described it, was Venom and Carnage. And I told my comic book friend about that, and Venom just leveled Thanos. And he told me, I was like, could it be Venom and Carnage teaming up? And he was like, they despise each other. They would never team up. So I could have swore they did before, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought they were, but now I'm starting to think that they're arch enemies. But it's kind of hard to believe that, since they both probably don't like Spider-Man. And like I said, I don't read a lot of comic books, but I love Marvel characters and stuff like that. So I do this every 2K year. and Deadpool's number 12. I enjoyed both of those movies. I enjoyed the big surprise. When I say big, I mean big surprise in number 2. I loved that. That was like total fan service for me. I really felt like they did that just for me. Like, I think Ryan Reynolds had something to do with that, though. I think he wanted it. I'm not for sure on that. You guys will have to educate me some, because I'm not, I'm one of those guys that's, I'm not a perfectionist in everything, but I know a little bit about everything. I'm one of those people. Now, Iron Fist just smacked the tar out of Venom. Hopefully we see a Venom and Carnage matchup. I don't know if we will, though. Loki, one of my favorites, of course. Crossbones is so cool looking. I had to put him in. There's a couple of those guys just too cool looking. Crossbones, he just looks hardcore. That's a guy you don't want to mess with. And Iron Man. I like Iron Man pretty good. I don't know, in Civil War, I think I was on Cap's side more than Iron Man, but as soon as Iron Man found out about what he did at the end of that movie, I was kind of, I was saying, I don't blame this guy for going after him, but I don't know. It's kind of, there's no wrong or right answer there between both sides. They both had points. And Crossbones got eliminated. And Loki showing off. He's saying, I'm the god of Asgard. You know what? One thing I loved, the actor that plays him is just terrific. Tom Hiddleston or something like that. And I loved it at Comic-Con when he came out like Loki. That was the coolest thing I've ever witnessed. It's kind of like when Walter White from Breaking Bad wore a mask of himself and interacted with fans and stuff. I would love to go to Comic-Con someday. And Iron Fist eliminates Loki. That's one of my dreams, to go to Comic-Con. Hopefully when the channel gets bigger, if it does, I'll get to live that dream. And Carnage and Venom were battling it out there for a little bit. I like how they did both of those guys. And Venom gets rid of Iron Fist. And Venom gets rid of Carnage with the help of Deadpool. Speaking of Deadpool, Cable's number 14. Oh, nice move there by Deadpool. As soon as I hear the word Cable, I think of that commercial with all those football players that say, we never quit unless it's Cable. And Cable. Oh, man, he's trying to get rid of Deadpool here. Another cool guy with a metal arm. I mean, it gets you cool points. And Kingpin. This dude's amazing. He's one of my favorite villains. I had to put him in. And, oh, man. And Deadpool almost got rid of Cable. This is awesome that we're seeing this matchup. Oh, man. Oh, and Venom just tossed Kingpin out, choke slammed him. And I want to see a Cable versus Deadpool match. Cable's going for, oh, he should have went the other way. He got him on the ropes. And Venom's been eliminated, and here comes Riot. And the reason why I put Riot in here is because he's just so cool looking. He almost looks like another Venom, though. Even though I know he's like a symbiote or whatever they call it. Look at Cable. Oh my goodness, pounding the tar out of him. And Wolverine, 92 version. My probably favorite. I like Hugh Jackman though. He's terrific, but this is the Wolverine that the cartoons is what I grew up with, and the books where he looked like that. They said that, you know, until like Hugh Jackman played him, he wasn't a major X-Men character. That's what someone told me, that he was not a major X-Men character. And Thor comes in at number 18. And Deadpool and Cable still battling it out. Oh man, Riot with a nice move there. Captain America, number 19. And like I said, this was a good version. They had some other ones where he looks more like Chris Evans. But I wanted, I was already like on the, like, right on the edge of downloading just enough to get a Rumble. So that's why I didn't get rid of it. The two Marvel characters that I ended up dropping was Killmonger and Blade. Blade, I think Blade is Marvel, technically, but he's not like, you know, we don't recognize him as Marvel. And Killmonger, we have enough villains, and Black Panther, to get through this. And another character from Black Panther, so. And Gambit, one of my favorites. And of course, Cyclops is not in here. He's not one of my favorites, so why would I put him in this Rumble? And he can sue me all he wants. I don't care. Let him sue. And a double drop kick there. And look at this. Oh my goodness. What a Rumble. And Wolverine, he got rid of Riot over there. That was pretty sick. And Stanley, number 21. The one, the only. And I like what whoever created this guy, I like what they did with him, because they gave him the Infinity Gauntlet. And I thought that was so sick. I thought that was pretty cool. And of course we had to have him in the Rumble for sure. And we've had him in previous Marvel Rumbles. And Deadpool gets rid of Stan Lee in this matchup. I wanted to see him more. I was debating on if I should sit him for last or something, but a lot of people would not like that. You know, a lot of people want a fair Rumble where, you know, they come in at certain times. So I have no control over this match. I wanted it to be that way. So I'm sorry if you guys, he didn't get to, you know, fight a lot. And yes, I went ahead and put this guy in. I didn't have to. I could have put Cyclops in, but I like this guy better. His name is the Taskmaster. He is one of my favorites. One of my favorite villains. I think he's so cool looking. Another one of those guys that, you know, super cool looking. We might see a Cable and Deadpool matchup again. I thought that was funny. I need to watch Deadpool 2 again. I might watch it with my dad. He's seen number 1. He never saw 2. And I know the flame's not on the skull. What can I do? Okay? I know somebody is going to say, where's his flame? What can I do? You want me to snap my fingers and make it magically appear? A couple people have been mad about, like, certain things I do and stuff. And, like, I work already 40 hours a week. And you know, I'm going to do what I want. Okay? I don't have time to make it perfect. I can't be perfect. So I'm doing my best here. And, Cable survives. And the Punisher number 24, one of my favorites, for sure. And Deadpool gets rid of Gambit. So Deadpool's looking really good. And Cable gets rid of Thor. It's like Deadpool and Cable are killing everyone. Like they're just doing a really good job here. I think they're in cahoots or something. Like they're teaming up, and them fighting in the beginning. It was just like to throw us off. They're working together. That's what I think's going on. Because I can see that happen. And Taskmaster has defeated Deadpool. So finally Deadpool has fallen. And Ghost Rider just laid out Taskmaster. Ant-Man's number 26. Of course, we had to have him in here. Look at Punisher. Oh, man. Ant-Man beating the tar out of Punisher. Ugh. Oh, I had a rough day at work and everything, so I'm glad I'm home. I'm exhausted and I'm still doing videos. I do all kinds of stuff on my spare time and stuff. But what they always say about work is it's not work if you enjoy it. And I enjoy doing videos for you guys, and I also enjoy writing. Well, not always on writing. Sometimes writing can be a pain in the butt, but I enjoy doing these videos. I mean, everyone has their own addictions, whether it be, liquor, cigarettes, hopefully not drugs, but everyone has their own little thing. This is mine, so I guess that's good. And Mbaku. That is the other character from Black Panther I was talking about that I was going to use. And I chose him over Killmonger because I like him better. I think he's such a cool character on Black Panther. I like Killmonger, but the way they had his attire, it looked like the Black Panther. Just with the gold, on it and stuff. So I just went ahead. I probably would have let him in the Rumble if he would have had, his military gear on and stuff. I think Killmonger's one of the best parts of that movie. I love it when he comes in the throne room and he said, "My daddy had Black Panther claws in it," and stuff like that. And he's just telling all these old people off. I love that scene. That scene is golden. That's one of my favorite Marvel scenes, when he walks up in there and he tells them that he's the king now and stuff. And also when they have the Black Panther, I guess, juice or whatever they use on him, and he says, "Burn it all." He tells that woman he holds her like by the throat and stuff, and tells her to burn everything. There's only going to be one king in here. I love that. He's one of the best villains that Marvel has to offer, besides Thanos and stuff like that, and Loki. Some of the villains throughout Marvel have been kind of cheesy, what's his name? I'm trying to think of. Taskmaster's gone, by the way. Some of the cheesy Marvel villains, they didn't really do a lot with Crossbones, even though he looks cool. Whiplash, I think, is that one guy's name from Iron Man 2. I think that's his name. And then the Mandarin from Iron Man 3, they totally messed that up. And I'm trying to think of all the other corny villains in the Marvel series. I guess Hela's pretty good from Thor Ragnarok. You know what? I actually like Thor the Dark World. I like that villain. Trying to think of some of the other ones here. Hydra's lame. And some of those are real lame. And there goes Black Panther. And here comes Doctor Strange. His villains are lame. Even though I like that actor that plays that villain in Doctor Strange. He's a great actor. That's Matt Nicholson. We had him on WTF Wrestling the other day. If you guys didn't notice that. I like some of his other stuff. I don't know about the Doctor Strange villain. I'll have to watch Doctor Strange again. And Mbaku and Doctor Strange have been eliminated. And people are starting to notice, like, number 15's winning a lot. And I hope that's not the case. Was Cable 15? Because people are noticing that. And I'm going to go back and look at it. Because somebody told me that the last 3 Rumbles, number 15 won. And I hope that's not the case. And Daredevil and Punisher, that's a great rivalry. If that's the case, our Rumble has been tainted. Plain and simple. And Cable, yeah, I don't know if Cable was 15. Is our Rumble's tainted? And we're down to Daredevil and Cable. Go Daredevil. Kick his butt. What in the world was that? What was that? That was the weirdest move I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think someone told me the last 3 Rumbles. I had number 15 winning. And I don't know how. I'm pretty sure not all of them had that. So, I don't know if the Rumbles are tainted or what. But here comes Cable. Watch this. Was he number 15? And Cable had a great, him and Deadpool were crazy in this matchup. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had to, I was going to do a Marvel one anyway. But since the passing of Stan Lee, some of you guys requested for me to do a Marvel Rumble right away. So I was going to do it in a week or two. But, buddy, no, you're not going to WrestleMania. Sorry. You're not going to WrestleMania. Cable should know better by now. I hope, I wish they would quit pointing at that sign, because there is one legit Rumble I do every year for WrestleMania, and Cable, it isn't this one. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Marvel Rumble. We definitely had some great characters in there. I wanted Stan Lee to stay longer in the Rumble. I thought it'd been cool. I didn't know if I thought about putting him in at number 30 and stuff. Um, but I didn't feel like it'd be fair. Like a lot of people have told me not to ever do that and stuff. So that's the reason why I did. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the Marvel Rumble. I'm a big fan of Marvel comics, and I hate to hear what happened. Um, and I just putting all the Marvel characters together. It's always fun every year to do. We're gonna have more of these. We're gonna have Marvel versus DC. We're gonna have DC, and we're gonna have maybe DC and Marvel villains and Marvel and DC heroes in one as well. Just a pure hero rumble and a pure villain rumble. So I hope you guys enjoyed this rumble tonight. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers and I'm trying to get there. So help me out. Hopefully someday I have a plaque on my wall. That is my main goal. I don't care about the money. I would like to get the first plaque at least in my lifetime. Um, but anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys later.